World Bank fundings, this issue of REDD, like yesterday in the plenary, one of our party members from Uganda was among those, who was not satisfied with the processes of the World Bank and the SBI. And they were criticizing the financial mechanism. So it gives, implementation becomes very difficult in times of national programs like sensitization and all this and that. So if the financial mechanism like Uganda is to receive this and have the other and all this and that, maybe they have a problem. And what I look at the indigenous aspect is, it's very difficult for the indigenous to get money, I think, directly, those communities, directly from the World Bank. Why? Because at national programs, there are programs which you look at, in a case of Uganda, there is a Poverty Reduction and Development Program, call it PRDP, where in its National Action Plan, puts in and calls for the indigenous communities to bring up key sensitive issues which can be addressed depending on the area of concern. It may be health sector, environment sector, or any other. So when I look at all this program, mine is, I normally think, how will it be implemented? And how will it reach the grassroots? So that is the only way I live. I sometimes leave it hanging and, come up and say, we don't know how. Because the World Bank cannot make the indigenous communities, those who implement, to access the funds directly without the notice of the country, that's the nation. So it will not accept the indigenous communities to operate independently from the parties. And the parties have their own interest. The indigenous have their own interest. So that conflict in between. I don't know how dialogue is going to be held there.